In the ancient region of Magadha, where caravans crossed roads of golden dust and rivers, decided the fate of harvests, there lived a young man named Arav. He was lean, with sunburned skin and hands hardened from counting grains and coins. His eyes were always alert, calculating, and his shoulders were slightly hunched, as if he carried responsibility too early in life. Arav was disciplined, quiet, and patient, yet he carried a deep fear of working his entire life without ever moving forward. He dreamed of gaining freedom before time made him old. Arav had worked in the spice market since he was a boy. His earnings were small, his days were long. Every full moon, he would set aside a few copper coins. It wasn't much, but every coin was saved with intention. The other merchants would laugh at him. With that, they'd say, "You will never be wealthy." Arav never responded. He just continued his quiet discipline. Years passed. The pouch of coins grew, but so slowly that it seemed insignificant to anyone watching from the outside. Doubt began to creep into Arav's mind. Was his effort futile? It was then that he met Vaidyanath, an old caravan accountant who had served 3 kings. Vaidyanath had a long white beard and deep-set eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of ages. His posture was upright and firm, his expression serene. He was a man of logic, patience, and directness, whose life's work was preserving wealth across generations. Arav shared his concerns, his fear that his small savings would never amount to anything. Vaidyanath listened, then spoke. "In the beginning," he said, "the effort comes from the man. After a certain point, the effort comes from the money." Arav didn't fully understand the depth of those words, but he held on to them. One season, a fever of speculation swept through the market. Many young merchants began risking their entire savings on dangerous caravan journeys, chasing the dream of fast returns. A few won, becoming rich overnight, but most lost everything they had. The temptation tugged at Arav. The quick path was alluring, but Vaidyanath warned him, "Before the stone gains weight, you are the one pushing it." The old accountant's words anchored him. Arav stuck to his simple plan. Always save, increase the amount whenever possible, and never confuse speed with strategy. While others who gambled everything returned to nothing, Arav's pouch, though growing slowly, remained intact. He had survived his first great test. As steam went on, Arav became a better trader. He learned the best routes, found ways to reduce waste, and his profits began to grow. Whenever he earned more, he didn't upgrade his lifestyle. He didn't buy finer clothes or move to a better home. He upgraded the size of the coins he saved, from copper to silver. Vaidyanath observed this and explained, "At the beginning, the rate of growth is not what matters. What matters is how much you place at the base." Arav finally understood a vital truth: increasing his contributions. The amount he put into the foundation was far more powerful than waiting for a miracle to happen. More years went by. Arav's pouch was no longer a pouch. It was a heavy sack. Still, his progress felt modest. He wasn't living like the wealthy merchants. The frustration returned, heavier this time. Was he just building a pile of stagnant coins? One afternoon, Vaidyanath saw the dull in Arav's eyes. He took a stick and drew a long, shallow curve on the dusty ground. "For many years," the old man said, pointing to the beginning of the curve, "almost everything comes from you. The growth is all your effort. Only later," he said, pointing to where the curve began to sweep sharply upwards, "does the gold itself begin to work for you. That is why so few reach this point. They quit before the inversion." One quiet morning, Vaidyanath asked to see Arav's savings. He carefully counted the coins, his fingers moving with practiced ease. When he finished, a rare smile graced his lips. "You have done it," he sighed softly. "You have placed the first stone." Arav didn't feel rich. His life hadn't changed dramatically. But then, something new happened. With this capital, he began to finance small caravans for other trusted traders. He received a share of their profits. For the first time, money was returning to him larger than it left, and it was happening without his direct physical effort. Before, all his growth depended on his presence in the market. Now, a part of it arrived on its own. The years that followed were completely different. The progress that had once taken decades now took only a few years. Each new milestone of wealth was reached faster than the one before. The curve Vedanath had drawn was no longer a theory. It was Arav's reality. Vedanath explained the phenomenon. The first stone is nearly half the journey in terms of effort and time. After it is placed, the road shortens with every step. Arav finally realized what so few ever do. Time, which had once been his adversary, was now his most powerful ally. Many of the merchants who had once laughed at his small copper coins now approached him with awe. "How did you get so far?" they asked, their voices a mix of envy and confusion. Arav's answer was always simple. "I started early. I placed stone upon stone, patiently, and I waited for the weight to shift." In his old age, a wealthy and respected man, Arav would sit in the market and teach the young merchants who were just starting out, just as he once had. At first, he would tell them, "The effort feels unfair. It feels like you are doing all the work for little reward. But if you persist, you will reach a point where the growth feels inevitable. This journey is not about finding fast gold. It is about reaching the point where gold works for you." The moral of this story is a timeless one. The first 100,000, or whatever that first significant milestone is in any era, is not truly wealth. It is position. It is libera. It is the moment the game of building wealth fundamentally changes in your favor. Very few people have the patience and discipline to reach it, but those who do, they rarely go back. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, subscribe for more content on timeless wisdom and financial strategy. See you in the next video.